I don't care how good your daughter is at drawing. It is mine. This happened like a month ago, so I don't remember all the details, but I'll try my best. I was at my local coffee shop and waiting for a few friends. We were all at a drawing club. I got bored and pulled up my iPad, Apple Pen, and a drawing glove. All but the glove are like over $100. And then, entitled child comes close, looked at me drawing like a mouse, and looked at me, then back at the iPad. I noticed entitled child kinda looked annoyed and storms off. I just shrugged it off and continued. Entitled mom came in and it went down like this. Ian, hey, I noticed you drawing and saw your skills. Me. Okay. Turns back to drawing. EM. My EC has always wanted one of those. Me. Not interested. I was chewing gum at the time. EM. EC is also much more talented than you at drawing. Me. I bet. Clearly not interested. EM. And you are also too old for that thing. So why don't I give my EC your tablet and pencil thingy? Me. I have had this experience before, but it triggers me so much when an iPad is confused for a tablet, but I was too shocked to acknowledge that. Me. Also chewing on gum. What? EM. You heard me. Give me the tablet. Me. No, it's mine. Then she tries to take it away from me. I clutched the iPad with ease, but the pen was harder of smoothness. Thankfully, my drawing glove has a lock to support the pen. Noticing pulling won't work, she stopped. Come on, EC, let's go. EC. But I wanna. EM whispered something, though EC and I couldn't hear it, but I went back to drawing. 12 minutes later, one of my friends are here. We look at my drawings, then out of nowhere, EM comes up to me and starts apologizing for earlier. I found this suspicious. Then I hear a sliding in the table. Out of instinct, I felt for my iPad. At that moment, I felt a pulling on my pen, but praise, the pen lock on my glove, it didn't work. If you wonder what the glove looks like, it should be up on mildly interesting. As EC notices it, she began running off on my iPad, and I lost her when I came back. EM was gone too, and my friend said he tried to catch EM. I called the police, tell them about the incident. They had confused looks like, what can we do? At that moment, it hit me. I pull up my iPhone, make sure my iPad is still connected to iCloud. It was. I pull up app, find iPhone, and track my iPad. Showed it to cops, and they gave us a drive to the house. When we get there, it went like this. EM. Yes, officers? Cop. We got a call of theft on you. We just needed to investigate, get all this sorted out. EM. Sure, what object? Me, walking from behind the cop. A 10.5-inch silver iPad with Bluetooth keyboard maybe? EM looked a bit nervous and mad at the same time when the official saw in the background the EC playing with the iPad. Cop. Excuse me? He walked in, saw behind EC, and it was a locked screen. He handed it to me. EM. What are you doing with my property? Boy, did she mess up. First, I opened it with my fingerprint. I scanned it with my pen. If it moved, it was connected. And the final killer. I took out my phone, went to settings, showed the cloud, and did the same on my iPad. It was a match. The official handcuffed her, said all the stuff, blah blah blah, while I walked away like a boss. Rock climbing nightmare. I worked at a rock climbing gym over the summer to make some money before going off to college. I worked there as a belayer, the person who manages ropes so the climber does not fall and die. So when people who came in didn't know how to climb could try it out. On this particular day, I had a group of 2 kids and they were about 9 years old. After getting them geared up, the entitled parents left to the lounge, so I started to let them climb. First girl went up perfectly fine, no issues. So while the second girl went up the wall, she got really scared about the height and wanted to come down. I don't charge for another climb when this happens, because it gives the new climbers a try at how it feels to come off the wall and makes them calm down usually. This absolutely petrified and would not let go of the wall. Something you need to do to come down. She starts screaming and crying super loudly because she is scared, and the entitled mom comes running over and instantly yells at me. EM. What are you doing to my child? Me. What do you mean? EM. She doesn't scream like that unless she gets hurt. Did you hurt my baby girl? Me. No, she's just scared to come off the wall. I wanted to lower her so that she can try again. EM. And you were going to charge me? Me. No, she's only like 5 feet off the ground. I will. EM gets offended over me stating how high off the ground she is. EM. Now you're making fun of her. Me. No, EM. How dare you? I want to speak to your manager about how you make fun of new climbers. At some point, I am able to get the girl off the wall and she runs over to the desk where the EM is and gets my manager. He's a really chill guy and watched the whole situation, so he sticks a different belayer with their group and puts me in a different group. About 20 minutes later, the ED finds me and while I am belaying yanks on my shirt and starts arguing at me. Since I am belaying another person on a higher wall, I am not directly looking at him, so I can pay attention to the climber. ED. You think you can make fun of kids, huh? You think you a hotshot? Me. No, I never made fun of her. ED. Don't lie to my face. Why did you make fun of a 9-year-old girl? Just because you work here doesn't mean you can put new climbers down. Just because she didn't get up to the top doesn't mean that she can't climb. Me. I never said that at all. I simply said she got scared and I wouldn't charge for another climb since that isn't fair. Now, I can't speak with you right now since I am belaying and the climber could get hurt if I don't pay attention. ED. I can't believe you right now. You are really something else. I will make sure you don't work here anymore and tell everyone how much of a piece of you are. After this, the ED leaves and my manager told me that I was fine and not to worry about what had happened. My manager said he told the owner and if they got any complaints about this, they would be ignored. Still, till this day, I don't understand how I am in the wrong. But I think it's a pretty interesting story overall. And I love the working there. Some of the next Reddit post is in Bulgarian and I actually translated what it means. So don't think I'm trying to be offensive or anything like that. So, viewers' discretion is advised. ED doesn't care that you don't speak Bulgarian, you imbecile. Several years ago when I was about 19 years old, I was traveling with my parents to Bulgaria to visit some relatives. Both my parents had luggage they needed to check in, and I only carried a backpack with me, so I've decided to head straight through security and opt out of standing in the check-in line with my folks. I've reached the gate and was the first passenger there, so I took out my laptop and earphones to start browsing. A few minutes later, a guy and his kid come over and sit about 4 seats away from me. They seem local and the kid tells his dad something in Bulgarian. The dad looks at me. ED. Proizvolni dumi na choista Isaac. Me. Takes earphones out. Excuse me? ED. Proizvolni dumi na choista Isaac. Me. Sorry, I don't speak Bulgarian. English? ED. Proizvolni dumi na shtoto to mesio, che veske treba va govori ezekamu. Me. I don't speak your language. I can only help you if you speak English. ED. Proizvolni dumi internet. At this point, he's getting pretty mad, and I'm guessing he wants to know the Wi-Fi password. Now, the airport had no free Wi-Fi. I was using a personal hotspot, which means I'm paying by data use. Me. Sorry, there is no Wi-Fi at the airport. Puts earphones back in. No music playing, since the guy refuses to speak English. ED raises voice. Sega mi dait internet imbecile. Me. Ignores. ED. Help! Boy! Internet! Idiot! Me. Sorry, I'm using mobile data. I can't help you. He gets up and comes over. I look at him with a straight face. He glances for a few moments and tries to snatch the laptop out of my hand. I instinctively get up and push him away. I'm a solid guy, and he's pretty small. He falls on his ass and gets a horrified look on his face like he thinks I'm gonna beat him up. I was never in a fight in my life. He got up and sat back down, and without saying a word, his kid just staring in shock. After we landed, our eyes briefly crossed and he immediately diverted his look and stared at the ground trying to avoid eye contact. I felt a weird mix of shame and pride. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have made it this far, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and do not forget to leave a like. This is a pretty new channel, pretty new to start to make videos and stuff like that. So please show me some support, and please tell me if you'd like to see more of these. Please tell me other subreddits that I should look at and, talk about and stuff. But thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe, like, peace.